Generic greetings and welcome to Roleplay Shadowrun Returns, episode 3. In the previous episode, we had been walking around the Redmond Barrens in an attempt to find out just why one of our friends, Sam Watts, is currently lying dead on a mortuary slab. We visited the crime scene but didn't find out a great deal, although there were several rumours from people who claim to have witnessed the killing, although they were pointing towards some big troll metahuman type person killing them, which we don't really believe. However, we did find a card on Sam's body pointing to the Seamstresses Union, which is where we are heading now. Let's jump in. Once again, I apologise for my reading skills. They are less than a lobotomised chimp, but I will do my best. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union. Housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity, bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging Scarlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutter adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everybody knows your name, but keeps it to themselves. Very good. So, let's find out what we can, shall we? We are going to get straight on this. We're not going to be sort of wandering around talking to every person and every option on the conversation. This is a roleplay we'll be talking about. We have our fixation. We are going to be looking for Sam Watts' killer. And also, if I'd actually talked to everybody and went through all the dialogue options, this would be a 50 episode thing in about 27 hours long. So, our objective is to find and question Coyote. So let's talk to this person here. We got Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. So perfect then. Her eyes harmonise, save me, and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? I think straight to business. How about... I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. Is she here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughed. No. She shot a coyote once. I think it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper's got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs her arm hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shane, Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Cherry Bomb, I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH fricking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Orgeminans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There's faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everybody. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Oh god, who's this Universal Brotherhood? I've heard this all before, says Cherry Bomb. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood, Cherry Bomb's face is hard, armoured in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford the membership and the fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Yes, I don't think I trust this guy. Cherry Bomb, I've got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, but I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members now. Buzz, I need to get back to work. With the body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Yes. Sorry I got interrupted. Boyfriend by religion, did he? Something like that, she says. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? No. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? Just a few questions. You ever hear of Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, he went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam the night he was died? Yeah, I hope she says yes. No, that was Coyote's shift. Damn it. Why couldn't you have just said yes, then we'd be done, we'd find the murderer? I'll tell you what, who runs the place? I want to talk to them. That'll be Mrs. Kobopter. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Thanks, goodbye. Nil Sweat. Talk to you later. Cool. So, let's have a wander down here, shall we? Who's this guy? Eric... what? Eric who? Eric Messman. Hey, want to find some... he's got outfits, has he? Oh, yes, he has got outfits. What's this? Tourist look, gives us intelligence. Secure ninja clothing. An adept ninja outfit grants the wearer dodge +1. See, these aren't too bad. Oh, a black hat. Whoa, look at that. The coolest hat for the shadows. The coolest hat in the shadows that grants intelligence +1. You know what? I'm not going to wear the hat. We'll stick with what I've got. Oh, NERPs. We've got another NERP sign. Who's this? Jin Parks. Show me what you got. Looks like she's selling stuff. And she's got pistols, weapons, and nothing that I need. Okay, that's cool. As I said, I'm not going to be trawling through all of the text because we'll be here forever. Who's this guy? He's fairly big troll metahuman. Mr. Culway. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. Yeah, I'll get punched out if let's do that. Will do. You get in trouble here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually resolve. You have business here? I'm looking at the death of Sam Watts. I heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Culway's eyes and a look of a man who's seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually, what about the night he died? A bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Though I was going to have to throw him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake held Sam outside. Thanks for the info. No problem. Let's just wander in here and go talk to the boss. Where's the boss? She looks like the boss. There, Mrs. Kobopter. Hello. So, Mrs. Kobopter. She watches you from across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanour says, "This is my house. Mess with it and at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for men of like yourself to enjoy. Or is this business? Business. I suspect as much when you walked in. What business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, eh? So I've been told. So, why should I help you? How about Jake sent me? Because he did say to tell her that. I'm glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive again. He lives an interesting life. Very well, if Jake sent you to me, I will help you. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't really matter to Sam, as long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. One more question. Can you tell me what happened to Coyote? I would if I could, not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman, quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, and there's always someone more dangerous. Her room's upstairs if you're looking for her. Invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. Ah, that's okay. Let's do that then. Let's wander upstairs and have a look at Coyote's room, see if we can find some information. Right, oh, this is interesting. That's a locked door symbol, which means the first thing I'm going to do is try to break in. Let's just have a touch on this thing. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's said to require a password. How about decking 2 hack the panel? Job done. My character is, after all, a decker, so I can use that to my advantage. Let's have a look at this. A stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Nitro. Oh, drugs then. Drugs in the teddy bear. Perfect. You know, always a place to put them, I guess. This place doesn't look very nice. It's got, yeah, as you can see, there's, well, it needs a bit of a clean. The rug definitely needs a bit of a tidy. That bed hasn't been made. There's a hole in that wall. You can see the plasterboard behind. Yeah, this is alright, though. This is being cleaned. Although that plant's been knocked over. Oh, no. Can we pick it up? The plant will die otherwise. Oh, shame. And that definitely needs sorting out. Let's have a look in this one here, shall we? Is that Mona Lisa? I don't know. that then there. Is that Mona Lisa? No, it's a rip-off. Oh, Coyote's room. Bigger than everybody else's, apparently. Right, let's have a look at this. It looks like Coyote kept her clothes in boxes on the floor. Well, that implies that she's either just moved here or she's planning to move, I guess. Let's have a look at the television. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Okay, she liked action movies. And smoking, I guess. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouette. So was she either from Chicago or she likes Chicago, or it was here when she moved in. There's a bed. Use the bed, I guess. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Let's inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. Who's Paco? It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, the real Paco, but this cluttered wreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with these gangs. It's how I make the cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can spot us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over the floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does he have to be this all the way? As soon as the last clutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. Right, so it looks like they're having a couple of problems there. Let's flick to a different page. Second paper. Handwritten poem on it with a diary entry. Let's read the poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to the guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the clutters once. He leaves the apartment with "I see you in a few hours," with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject of conversation completely, but we have to. But I felt better without a conversation, constantly arguing about it. So yeah, these aren't really getting along. The last 2 nights I've come home to work from Paco waiting up for me, slouching the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that if I turn the key on the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go to a different page, shall we? Third paper. There's a receipt, an old photograph stuck between the pages. Let's look at the picture. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she's smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. Okay. Let's inspect the receipt. COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Murray's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Why would you want 5 pounds of zebra meat? Go to a different page. 4th paper. A receipt for a safe on the wall installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. Oh, perfect. Would it be this safe here, you mean? The one with the big hole in, which obviously is where they've installed it. Let's input the code. It opens to response of the code, and we will now steal everything from it, because this is an RPG after all. Oh, it's a grenade. Let me put it there. Confirm. And the other thing we've got in my stash. Let's use this computer, shall we? So, Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping on the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up and to display an on-screen password. How about run a brute force attack with my decking 3? We cracked it. Trust no one was the password. Basic applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delia about gig, and today meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market due in 30 minutes. Let's look at the contacts. Coyote's contact list has only 1 entry, someone named Paco. We keep hearing about this Paco. There's no comlink number or other contract information for him. Doesn't seem very useful. List of contacts. No, it doesn't. Let's access the history. Quick scan of the recent searches shows that Coyote had been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests that more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. This is interesting. Why zebra meat, hellhounds, and Paco? Yeah, let's speak to the head of this place. See what she knows about this. So let's have a chat with her, shall we? How can I help you? Do you know who Paco is? He's a ganger, a member of the Clutters. He is a good kid and a nasty line of work. I warn Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Murray's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Do you know that Gin Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out of the dumpster. Coyote had a date with Paco at the Pike Place Market in half an hour. If you would go down there, I might bring me peace of mind. I'll call you a cab. It should be able to get you there in time. Good luck. Thank you very much. Perfect. Let's talk to this person here. Talk to a couple of people before we go out. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof, and you shall have it. I'm honoured, Your Majesty. That was why I said to use the must instead of the cat. Forgive me, Jean. I was a fool. He looks you in the eye. Conversations on hold. You may pursue my magical wares in their glory. Yeah, okay. He sells magical stuff, and he's a shaman, and he's a bit crazy. Let's wander off. I can't use any of that magic stuff. Johnny Clean. This man dressed like a janitor but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, real thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean, and you are? Yeah, just fine. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. Looks like the type of place. Sweeping up a bit. Yeah, I don't think that guy's just sweeping up. Johnny Clean. It sounds a bit, yeah, who would have Johnny Clean? That can't be his name. Yep, there's another NERP sign. NERPs. Right, anyway. Let's wander off and see if we can find Paco. We'll go to the Pike Place Market. Yes, let's go to the Pike Place Market, shall we? Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops. Oh, very nice. All living beneath the shadow of a massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. A melting pot for the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and the smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Lovely. It really does set the tone, that thing. So, this marketplace. See what this is like. The Universal Brotherhood. Build a better tomorrow. I don't want to talk to this guy, but I feel I'm going to have to. Patrick, the handsome young man, turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. I'm going now. I'm not even going to bite. I don't want to get dragged into a stupid conversation with obviously some religious zealot outside of a Universal Brotherhood. Oh, whatever, it's the Universal Brotherhood. Okay, whatever. Synth juice on sale. Just fab today. This guy is selling, what, reconstituted flowers? Who's this guy here? He's got a gun, and he's called Paco. Hey, see my friend around, tall lady, dreads? The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Clutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands out like he owns the street and everybody on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over you as you approach. Watch yourself. What do you want? Are you Paco? Yeah, might be. Who the hell are you? I'm the one that's going to pretend you have better manners, and I need to find Coyote. And I need you to tell me why you think it's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts and Mrs. Kabopta hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The clutter is gone and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing. Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Ever heard of a place called Murray's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from there. What have you been rummaging through? What? You've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah. That shop's just down the block. What the hell would she need zebra meat for? Though, beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delia? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any clutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking you work. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, Drek. I knew that was where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Slow down, Paco. Chill out, mate. The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of the hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delia was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out of under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it, and the thugs caught her. There's a grin of determination on Paco's face. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in. Don't worry, we'll get her back. So, looks like Coyote has head to this Royal Apartments to settle a bit of a score, and now she's missing. And I need to find her, mainly because she knows, well, may know, something about Sam Watts' murder. So, let's have a quick look at our objectives. Look for Coyote in the Royal Apartments. Optional, find Murray's Meat Emporium. So let's have a wander around here. Look at that. I mean, look how beautiful the game is. Just going to take it in for a moment. Lovely. Nerps! There's Nerps. Right, let's walk around here. Orcs and Forks Grocery. Got a dog on a stick here. Hard Licks Cafe. Yes. There's more Nerps. And there's, yeah, there's a calf. Lovely. Ah, who's this? Ah, Manny! Murray's Meat Emporium. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow to canine, the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. So that's probably Murray, and that's his son Murray. Oh, Manny even. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man, my friend just has a question. Everything cool here? Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers into Paco's direction. My name's Manny. What do you want? I have a receipt here for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look up. Yeah, I've got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. I didn't think anyone was coming for it here. It's all yours now. Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope, don't get much for that shaman stuff. Why would someone buy zebra meat from you? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it as a reward for their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Well, we've already heard of hellhounds because Coyote mentioned about that. She was looking into it. Okay. Well, it was on the computer. She was looking into it. Oh, Drek, that's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royal. And if she never picked it up... yeah, that's not good. Whatever, anything else? What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our new yen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the clutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to get Coyote. Yeah, you're right, Paco. Let's get going. I feel for the guy. I feel you for the guy, you know. And Paco is a bit of a dick, let's be honest. He's in a gang. And, you know, whatever circumstances brought him into that, you know, they might be unfavourable and we shouldn't really judge him. But either way, he's still roughing people up, so he's a dick. Oh, this doesn't look good. Paco, as your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no. Is that Coyote? It isn't happening. God damn it. How about pull yourself together, Paco, you fathead? Take a look at her. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No. Whew. Oh no, that's not her, thank God. Look, let's not hang around here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened to her, I'm not going to let anything like that happen to Coyote. Let's investigate, shall we? Who's this? Oh, another Ripper murder. Oh, the Ripper took her eyes, apparently. I'm leaving Seattle. I've seen her. at this shack. It's a carpet, I'm sure. Apparently everyone seems to know what this is, apart from me. I think I'm going to be sick. Let's talk to Officer Landers. Today's beverage is water. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. Dresden! How's it going? This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden, and you might be? Dresden pipes up there. Hey, it's alright, officer, he's with me. Dresden steps up for the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with a poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Perfect. Hey, Dresden, how's it going, pal? You always seem to be around the bodies. Are you not the murderer? So, what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, actually, believe it or not. I take it that I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I got to hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked for the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of struggle. Not a single bruise on the body. Yet, she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. That's not nice at all. As to what knocked her out, I don't know. Until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management I'd cover for her on this place. Plus, I want this sicko caught. Is Dresden? No, okay, we'll keep suspicions to myself for the time being. Any sign of magic use here? Now there's the interesting thought. No obvious signs. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though I'm not sure. So the Ripper takes Sam Watts' liver and then this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he doesn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body and then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Yeah, I will do. Who's this guy? Officer Aguirre. Aguirre? Aguirre. Yeah, Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So, you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre, pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as the crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Good! I immediately have taken some like to this guy. I think he's a good guy. What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We knew about 3 hours ago. We knew it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. I didn't need Dresden to figure out that much. He's been looking at the body though, and yeah, he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no one so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. Do you have any leads about the Ripper that I should know about? Hey, plenty. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're clueless as probably you are. Well, thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold a minute. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, you see, you make a contribution to the fund, and I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 new yen? Even 100 new yen would make a big difference to an orphan. How about give him the 300 new yen? Alright, you got a deal. Give him the new yen and the comlink code. Yeah, let's do it. His face splits to a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. We've got useful new leads on the Ripper. I'll give you a call. Now, you better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Excellent. We now have someone on the inside. Who's this person over here? An elf, apparently. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling thin and unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. I'm not even going to attempt to emulate that. No, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind, though. Good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. Something a bit suspicious there. Let's talk to Dresden a sec. Do you notice a particularly nasty elf behind us there? What? Where? Dresden scans the spectators around. Oh, he's gone now, but he was asking about the body and wondering which organ grinds facility be taken to. Interesting. Well, those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes around. Sergeant Inquirer over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? Yeah, he sounds alright to me. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'll take Aguirre over McCluskey any day. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Dresden. Anytime. I like Dresden. I actually like him, but he may be the murder for all I know. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out and you notice some bite marks on her arm. Oh, hang on. Let me talk to Dresden about that. What about these bite marks on the arm? Completely unrelated. Appears to be some wild dogs dragged her body out of the alley some time after her death. Enough questions, thanks, Dresden. Well, he's already made his mind up about that. But he also said that he couldn't really get much more evidence until he was back at the coroner's office. Ooh, Dresden. Let's wander down here anyway. All these people. Want to buy some BTLs? No, no BTLs for me, thank you. Wander around here. Oh, what are these people? Glad there's no trolls around here. Oh, meta-humanist, are you? What's this over here? What's this person? Frank, who are you? An orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee get-up. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice you approach. Hi, friend, everything okay? No, the orc takes a deep breath before looking up. That's my friend on the pavement over there, Blind Lucy. We worked here for 3 years together, and now, well, I guess the Ripper got her. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy isn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes about a year ago. What, the new eyes that have just been cut out? Any idea how she scored the eyes? No, she wouldn't talk about it much, just called a stroke of good luck. I guess your luck ran out. See anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day, but a stuffer shack. Well, it's a stuffer shack, yeah. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have enemies? Well, not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. All that seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we had some last-minute customers. Thanks for your help and sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, you do? I am. Why? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her. Anyway, you know, Lone Star is, if all of her stuff bagged and placed in the evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens, I just thought, he wants me to get it back. I understand. If I get the scene, I'll be able to bring it back for you. Thanks. You know what? I'm going to go back and get it for him. Let's be the good guy. Optional, recover Lucy's necklace. Let's do that, shall we? It's a good thing to do, right? Let's play a good guy for once. Let's have a quick look at the body. I just hope I don't get caught. I need quickness 4 to drop my PDA and then quickly pocket the necklace while bending down. How about lean down to pick up the necklace and catch the attention of the nearby officer? Let's lean down and pick up the necklace. As you start to reach the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slams down your pavement. And what do you think you're doing? Just reaching for my wallet. I'd like to make a contribution to the Lone Star Memorial Fund. I see. Well, thank you for your contribution, citizen. Don't forget the necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets your money and turns away. Lean down to pick up the necklace. You pick up the necklace, an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragon's eye with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine woods such as rarity in the Sixth World, this place might be worth a quite bit to the right buyer, so I could sell it. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to give it back to him because it's the nice thing to do, isn't it? Let's go back. Oh, is that the Royale Apartments? That is the Royale Apartments, right? Let's have a talk to Frank. How's it going, Frank? So Frank looks up as you approach. Where'd you find Lucy's necklace? I got it from there, Frank. You can send it to her family now. Give it to her. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. I just want to make sure that it gets home to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prince on it. There we go. We've done a good deed. There's our good deed for the day. Who's this? A junkie? Let's have a talk with this junkie, shall we? Huh. Hey, guy. Got any extra new yen? Just need some Scuro Zoom for the shack, from the shack over there. How about... No way, Bake Brain. If that's how you want it. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, what the actual shit? He's just pulled a gun out and shot me in the stomach. Right then. Paco will run up to the cover, slam down beneath the barrier, concrete barrier, and pull out his machine gun, point it straight at the junkie, full auto, back, 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 back. There it goes, 7 damage into him. I will quickly retreat behind the barrier myself, pull the deck out, and hack the guy that's run out from the back. And we've marked the target. The guy takes a shot with a shotgun. Most of it pings off the wall, but some of it hits Paco. He then runs to reposition. Another guy comes up with a baseball bat, runs right next to him. I will switch to my grenade and drop it right at their feet, which will only hit them, hopefully. Here we go. It just dubs over the wall. Boom! As it explodes. Me and Paco hide behind the brick wall just to take cover. The guy spins around, obviously looking to run away. Paco will aim up, pull the trigger, 99% chance to hit. The guy drops to the deck, and that was as simple as that. Taking care of business, shall we? Right, the Royal Apartments. Let's have a quick wander in. Come on, guy, let's go and find Coyote. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. So, the Royal Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know what is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can just slot in someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front door of the Royal Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you hear a junkie crying out for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. And we shall leave it there. So, looks like we're not really getting any closer to finding Sam's murder, although to be fair, Coyote might know more, but we do know that the Ripper has got another victim. Yeah, this is starting to turn from more looking into who killed Sam and trying to find the person who's killing a lot of people, because maybe it will pay. And maybe it's just the good thing to do. Who knows? Who knows? So, next time, looking for Coyote. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.